Oh, ow. Ah, is pickleball elbow keeping you away from pickleball? Let me go ahead and show you some exercises we can do to fix that. Hey, I'm Courtney with Mission Move Physical Therapy, and today we're going to talk about pickleball elbow. So pickleball is a rising sport, and with the rising sport, we're seeing a lot more incidents of elbow injuries as well. Pickleball elbow, also known as tennis elbow, and more formally known as lateral epicondylalgia, is an issue at the common wrist extensor tendon that inserts onto the elbow right around here. We're seeing a lot more incidents of it because of the repetitive motion. A lot of times when you're doing a lot of the extension movements, or with pickleball, when you're constantly hitting, that puts a lot of stress, especially with the grip as well, on the lateral elbow. So this can be an acute form of an injury, or it can be more of a chronic form of an injury. The chronic form is obviously a little bit harder to take care of, so you really want to address it when it's more in the acute stages and early on. So don't wait to get it addressed. So a lot of times with tendon elbow issues, or tendinopathies is what we want to call them, we'll do a lot of eccentric strengthening. So a couple of exercises we can do. If you have a dumbbell, you're going to hold the dumbbell out here. I've got a 5-pounder on me. You can start lighter or heavier depending on what you can tolerate. You're going to start with it low down. You're going to take your opposite hand, bring the dumbbell up, slowly lower it down. That's the eccentric loading. It loads a lot more on the tendon versus what we would normally think of as a concentric movement such as this. So again, slowly bring it up with your opposite hand, let it go, drop it down really slowly. I'll do it one more time, up and down slow. That's number one. Number two, you can also use the same dumbbell. You're going to hold it more in a neutral position, and you're going to slowly let the dumbbell rotate out to the side. Try to avoid letting it clunk like that, because that's going to hurt. So slow release out to the side, back to the middle, slow release in, up to the middle, and out. A lot of times with these issues or injuries, you're going to have a little bit of pain, potentially, when you go through the exercises. Try to keep that pain to a minimum. If the exercises are irritating it past like a 4 out of 10 on the pain scale, go ahead and hold off, or just do unweighted with the exercises. Another easy, simple stretch you can do to alleviate this is to bring your arm down, pull back, and you can slightly rotate it over, and you'll be able to feel a stretch right through there. 30 seconds, 3 times is the magic number with stretching in this type of way, with the static stretching. Hold it, and then you can release. Try to be really gentle on it. Don't crank on it the first time you do it. And the last thing you can do is you can take your little pickleball, and we're going to massage the area. So you can push down with your hand, and you're just going to roll around. You can also use a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball. Those are a little more aggressive because they're a little bit harder. But you're just going to massage all through the area. You can also take your hand, move it around a little bit, and swipe down like that. So those are a couple easy things that you can do to address the pickleball elbow. And if those don't work, come on in. We can take a look at you and see what other things could potentially be leading to the overload on the elbow.